So here I'm gonna talk about how to make more money and how to attract abundance. How like that's how they call it, right? In the spirituality or self-development realm. So basically, you need to improve the relationship you have with money. And to do that, you need to ask yourself, when you were growing up, what were, like, the beliefs, or like maybe you can start writing, like in a piece of paper, money equals what? And maybe you can start brainstorming, money equals, like, imagine that you go back to the past, and like when you were a kid, money, what was money? Okay, money equals, imagine, not now, okay, when you were a kid, money was equals what? So that will give you a lot of data about um, your maybe unconscious beliefs that you might have right now. And the thing is, like, you don't need to, because the reason why I always say, like, go back to your childhood is because you were like, from the age of I think, like, from 1 to 7, we are like programmed, and we are like sponges, and we absorb everything, and we take, like, whatever they say, we believe it, and we build beliefs on top of that. Like, it's like a root. Imagine, like, the belief is a root, and it starts, blooming, and all the branches, like sub beliefs that created some beliefs, and you have many. Now you have like a system of beliefs that might not be serving you. So you might have, like, if you struggle with money, if you think that, like, you cannot make, for some reason, you say, oh, this happens and that happens, and I'm spending a lot, I'm in debt, and like, I don't know what to do. So you need to start seeing their beliefs, seeing, like, identifying what beliefs you had when you were a kid. And I remember that happened to me. Like, I remember when I was in third grade, like, I was a kid in elementary school, and I started selling, for some reason, like, pants, and I was making some money. As a kid, you make, like, well, maybe 50 cents per pen, and you were thinking, like, you were um, thriving, right? Like, hey, yeah, I'm making money. Yes, to me, it was like a huge success, like, as a business owner, right? But yeah, I was selling pants to my classmates at school, and I remember that one of my friends, it was a girl, and she complained about, like, I think she regretted to buy the pen, and she complained she complained about the pen, to my professor, to my teacher, and my teacher told me, Ashton, like, why you doing that, and why are you, like, you shouldn't sell here because school is not for selling. And she made me refund the money to everyone. Refund I So everyone got a I got the pens back, and they got their money back. And I remember, like, in my mind, I was like, phew, like, it was a disappointment, because it was the first time I was being like an entrepreneur, right? And I remember that feeling of disappointment and shame about selling things got rooted into my mind, I remember. And that, like, created a lot of problems when I grew up and I wanted to start a business, and I was trying to sell. I remember when I was my first sales call, I felt like, kind of like, shame, and I wasn't aware of that. I was like, why do I'm feeling shame? Why I'm feeling like ashamed of selling this? What I'm feeling ashamed of telling the person a price. Always was like, um, of course, I would tell the price, but the emotion was behind that was kind of shame, and that, and believe it or not, people feel it. The potential client, the clients, they feel it when you are like uncertain, when you are like insecure about something, when something is going on, because everything is about like um, body language, your micro expressions. So that really started uh, affecting my business adventures when I started like doing entrepreneurship. Like I'm talking about like 7 years ago. Until like yeah, I learned that about the belief systems that everyone has, and I started going deep, deep and deep and deep until I found out that like experience that I just told you, the experience that I was selling pants when I was in third grade. So basically, I process it. Once you identify that belief, you need to process it. But first, you need to be aware. Okay. Now that you identify the first experience that you had with money, you you need to be aware that it's not real. It's all an illusion. Like maybe you might have interpreted that experience as bad, but you can reframe it now. Reframe it like you know what? At least I learned some. I I had some lessons since like I was in third grade about entrepreneurship. And how can I improve that? And one of the other things that really like can be really beneficial is that you can like close your eyes. I know this sounds like kind of woo woo, but this helps as well because one of the so basically you just close your eyes and you go back to the past and you start like reimagining like a movie again. That experience is happening again. The experience happens again, and now you are like imagine that the outcome was different. Just imagine the outcome was completely different. That the teacher told you, you know what? Wow, like imagine like in my case, right? That experience, that bad experience that happened to me. Imagine the teacher told me, wow, you are like Ashton, you're like a good entrepreneur, you're like a kid and you're being an entrepreneur, you will be great. If you keep doing this, you will have a lot of money in the future. Just keep it up, keep it up. But like, you know what? Like, this is not the place to sell pants. But you know what? I'm gonna buy you a pen right now. And imagine she buys me a pen, and you reframe it like playing, okay? Like playing. And this is powerful. This is powerful because it will make you. It will. Some people say like that like because there is no that they don't believe in the past or in the future. Everything is happening in the present. So whatever you reframe, you tell your brain, you know what, just that was a lie. That was a lie. And now you're more aware of it, and you tell your brain that no, it happened that way. you know but that's the thing that you should do with yourself. Like nobody can tell you that like no, it's a lie, because people or therapists or psychologists can tell you no, but now it's a lie, logically, right? But no, this process is not only logical, it's emotional. You need to do it, reframe it, imagine that movie in your mind, but feel it as it was real, and it will completely change it. You will remember that, and you will even feel more motivated in the present, right? So that's one. And the other one is processing the emotions. Processing it is just if you have a lot of charge, this is about bioenergetics. If you have a lot of charge of, if that was really traumatic, because I have another experience right now that I'm going to tell you. It's just this was a little bit more traumatic because I know, no, like, it's not that bad now that you're going to hear it. But when I was a kid, I remember I found like a lot of coins, this change, but it was like a big bag of coins, like around like 2 kilos of coins and stuff. And it was hidden in my mom's drawer. And then I took it and I told my mom, "Mom, we're rich." And I remember my mom, she got mad, really mad. "That's my money. What you getting my money? Giving me back my money, blah." And that reaction that really stayed with me, like that bad reaction, I related it with being rich and having money. So okay, I have money. I found out I have money now, and that we're rich as a kid, right? And now my mom is mad at me. Oh wow, okay. I was like, okay, that maybe that's bad. That um, according to bioenergetics, those traumatic experiences create like a charge in you, like a trauma energy in your body. So that's what you have to release. And how do you release it? One of the things that I do is, and I learned this from a coach, one of the best coaches in the world, is just getting in tune with that experience, breathing deeply, like, and only allowing yourself to feel the emotions, to feel all the, in what parts of your body you feel like tension or something. For example, in that case, in my case, I'll feel a lot of here, and it's because a lot of other traumatic experiences that I have, because I was really loud and I was like I used to talk a lot when I was a kid, and people would tell me, "Shut up, shut up!" Like, don't. People would get mad at me, my teachers, my parents. Anyways, so imagine you feel it here, the tension here, and you need to allow your body to feel it completely. You can feel like you might be feeling that you're gonna die, or you might be feeling that something bad is gonna happen, but just keep going, and breathe into these sensations. And another thing that I do with that is just shaking. When I feel it coming, I just shake it. I shake it. I shake it. Shake it. I shake it. If I want to scream, I scream. I scream. I scream loud. If I have to cry, I cry. And that things allows me. If you feel it at the end, like alleviate, like not happiness, but like if you feel like, wow, I needed this. I needed to feel this. You are in a good way. Like you are in the right way. You need to keep doing that. Keep doing that until you feel like it's gone. Okay? And the third exercise, it's just look at yourself in the mirror and see if there's any cringe into your body that does the similar process as before. For example, look at yourself in the mirror and say, "I'm abundant," or say, "I'm a rich person," or say, "I make millions of dollars." See if in your body, feel it. You need to get it. You need to, for these exercises, you need to get in tune with your body. Okay, just don't think with the mind, just with your head. Just feel it, and feel if there's any sensations of cringe or any sensations of your body telling you that's not true. Like it's like when a person lies, and you can sometimes they have like a tick, or sometimes like there is like a tension here. you know, and you need to process it. You need to feel it, you know, and ask yourself like why is that? Like if you say like, for example, if you say I'm a rich person and you feel like a tension here, okay, go back to the past. Go back to the past and do the first exercise. Say like, okay, where is this coming from? What traumatic experiences or experiences that were right now that you don't see as traumatic happened and created that belief of that you don't deserve to be rich? Because at the end, you don't get what you want, you get what you deserve. You get what you truly like. That's why I always say like core beliefs. So it's not what is, some people get it wrong and they think like, oh, I'm talking about the beliefs right now, like, oh, I believe I'm the president, you know, I should be a president. No, it's like your core beliefs, that core beliefs that are really ingrained in you, and you need to go deep. This is a process that you need to go deep, go deep, go deep. Well, I hope these exercises help you, and you'll be amazed by the results. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy because the hard work is going deep. Even me, I have a lot of resistance going deep and asking myself, why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? You know, like like why? You know, or for example, I used to, when I started making more money, eh, um, I reached the point where when I was making $30,000 per month, I felt like that I didn't deserve it, unworthy of that. I felt like, and that cost me, even though I was making money, that cost me a lot of, believe it or not, the when we feel that we don't deserve something, we will try to self sabotage. And if you keep grinding, hustling, and you feel like you don't deserve it and keep doing it, that energy, that stored energy of trauma that is trying to protect you, you know, is that the end, that energy is trying to protect you at the end, will manifest in you in diseases, illnesses. That's what happened to me. Like I felt like unworthy. Like really, I felt like I don't deserve that. You know, like I something, I don't know what, like, and I got really stressed, and I didn't. I was working 4 hours, 5 hours per day. I didn't have to feel that stress, but my body was feeling stress. You know, my hair was falling, and my I remember I had like headaches every single day. I feel really like shit, and I was not enjoying it. So beware of that. And well, I hope these exercises are really helpful for you. And see you in the next video.